after Dublin.
Votre Majesté?
But then it seems
En avant!
replenishing the forces only won't do much good. We have to build ourselves a force here that would be able to break Dublin, because the current force is not going to be able to do so. Finally, we have further fixed some of our settlements. And we have this garrison right there. It is doing its job very well.
Oui.
The battles right here are going to be very, very difficult and crucial. For as long as we stay as rich as we currently are, things should be just fine. Now here.
Marchez!
It looks like things are going to be just fine now.
À vos ordres.
But these troops, they need to recover.
Tenez-vous prêts?
It will take some time for them to recover. And I'm just gonna march them. South. Let them familiarize with the land. And then we're gonna go and hinder the British even further. I would like to take these islands from the British, but I suspect that the pirate presence here would be undeniably powerful. But the Spanish are here too. Probably the best scenario for me is to bring this army south and take these islands. Islands that are not plagued by the pirates. And then the British would certainly be in trouble. Otherwise, if we fight these towns, the British would certainly attack us, or the Indians would. As you can see, the Indians made an extremely effective progress right here. They have managed to take multiple settlements from the British. It looks like this war that's taking in Europe has cost British too much. They are unable to hold their territories, and that gives us an opportunity to take these islands easily, very, very easily, because they won't have enough forces to send in to establish control. So we're gonna do just that. We're going to start our expansion in the southern region further on. As you can see, the British have lost too much. They've lost multiple battles in Europe, losing vast lands. They lost multiple battles in North America to the Indian hordes, and they can't keep things together. And soon they'll probably lose the islands. They haven't sued for peace just yet, obviously. Why would they? Because their homeland is being occupied. They certainly wouldn't want to let it go. I see that the Spanish have increased their navy presence in South America to really great levels there. Russia would prove to be a great buffer in between us and Poland, Lithuania. I think they're just fine. Savoy is right there. Obviously they'll be making their own moves. They're reinforcing their capital city, which will soon be besieged. After their initial defeat, they have never decided to go against us. But this battle right there against them is certainly going to be very difficult one. We would probably have to siege them and hold them there for a while. Agent has been recruited. That is what we need. Priests.
Puis-je vous aider davantage? Oui.
They would increase the
puis-je faire de plus?
Catholic population here. I'll build this up. Our income is going down. More technologies are being researched. But otherwise things are going good. Okay, this army right here is ready. And they can start marching. The upkeep cost for this general's bodyguard isn't as much as I initially thought. So that's good.
En avant! Marchez!
Oh no.
Prêt à recevoir vos ordres?
They would certainly
Votre
rebel.
serviteur.
We
Autre
can't
chose?
really go against Ireland just yet. Unless we turn out the tax, which is fine.
En avant!
We
Pour la
can't,
couronne et le pays!
we can't really do that, can I?
Collecte de ravitaillement!
Ireland is in here for the taking. That's for sure. But England would certainly rebel unless we tax them. Losing nearly 4,000 a turn would prove to be too much for us.
Votre humble serviteur.
But in the bigger scheme of things, it's not a big deal.
Vos ordres? Troupes! Votre Majesté?
Because things are looking good for us anyway. So I'm gonna do just that. I'm going to untax this region and we will advance. Now that that's sorted, I'm going after Savoy.
Écrasez-les!
With the army in the south. As you can see, they had a strong force that's going to reinforce them, and it would be a major battle. And so let's go into this. It looks like we're up against the entire force that Savoy has assembled, and they have the numerical superiority against us. Our troops are slightly more experienced, but it's soon clear if that's enough. But all in all, this is gonna be a bloodbath, no doubts about that. It's unclear if we should just go on a defensive really. No, we probably should not.
État-major des généraux, monsieur!
And so that's the grenadiers right there. And these guys can kill with a terrifying efficiency. And let's move forward and deal with all of our enemies. Reinforcements have arrived. Good. We'll be attacking with everything. And I have no doubts that these Savoy troops stand no chance. However, they have been very pro-military. Look at that. Oh, we need to retreat with the general fast. He foolishly went in. Now they're retreating. More and more of the troops are all over the place here. Well, if they'll be throwing away their troops, just like they're doing it right now, things should work our way. Now we should cut these to pieces. Our numerical superiority is so high, we should just attack them. Yes, retreating forces have been shot to pieces. It looks like the first troops that we have engaged there are certainly going to be defeated. Their forces here are large, truly large. Now I see more of them here coming. I'm gonna order the troops to get in line. Everybody needs to run. In here we're having a blast. Their cavalry makes their charges. I have no doubts that they won't be able to do much. Okay, these troops need to retreat into a much better defensive positions. Lure more of their troops in so that we can shoot them all up. Right there. Everybody needs to run. And they are doing it quite well here on this frontier. Things are going great, really. It looks like they're blasting everybody to pieces. Our grenadiers certainly prevail in this battle. I have no doubts about that. Look at that. We can even throw grenades on them. Wonder how they can do that. They do have truly numerous forces there. But I don't think their cavalry is going to be able to deal with my troops. However, most of these troops are not really able to make that big of a move. Let's just attack them now with bayonets, obviously. We have numerical superiority here, and so we should certainly use it. More Savoy troops are coming from the north here, and I have... oh no, our leader has died. Or retreated. I haven't even noticed that he did that, this fool. I have no idea how did he do that, but obviously that's going to make things much harder for us now that that's took place. Okay, in here we're having our victories. Now most of the fighting is going to take place here. Savoy is throwing troops at incredibly foolish strategy. They're pouring in small forces over time against our larger forces that are prevailing. All these troops need to run so that we could get there in time, obviously. Let's run this through. Yes, these will be used to surround right there. Surround all these Savoy troops. And that's what we're up against. Our superior troops and more numerous are going to attack their troops that are spread out, separated, enemy general killed, and heavily broken. As you can see, they don't even have bayonets, which is a death sentence. My general will soon go into battle once again. It looks like Savoy has misused its ability to fight by pouring soldiers into battle that were unprepared for this. Now I have reorganized my line and will be marching on them. As you can see, they're pouring troops once again foolishly. They were making a square here, but this square is not going to last for a long time. I still have forces left behind. It looks like we're just simply crushing them. Absolutely. They are on a retreat. They're surely going to retreat to the nearby city. I'll try to catch this brigade right there. They're already shooting at us. In there, but we are effectively pushing them back. They're making squares and whatnot, but otherwise that's surely not going to save them. They're constantly on the retreat. And we're constantly pursuing them. It's probably not going to end anytime soon. Finally, we've got into an engagement there. It looks like they're very tired, we are very tired, but at least we are going to have necessary reinforcements here. They are still on a retreat. And it's unclear for how long that's going to last. We have routed them through most of the battle now, through most of the battlefield. Long way, and they'll soon cross the line. Done. It's a close victory, but it's a very important victory. It's a victory that we needed for so long. Okay, even the garrison, the city nearby, has took place.
Préparez-vous! Marchez!
The battle. It looks like the city will soon be ours. Let's
Écrasez-les complètement!
a little bit closer.
Homme, en avant! Monsieur?
Okay, we'll have to wait a little bit obviously now. In here the troops need to further recover. We need these ready. We'll be making a lot less money now,
Monsieur?
but we'll soon work things out undoubtedly. The pirate's still there.
Vos ordres, Votre Majesté? Oui, Votre Majesté.
These troops
Monsieur?
will sail south.
À vos ordres, nous arrivons, Capitaine.
I suspect that
Ordre du navire, Monsieur, autres ordres?
the British will never launch an offensive
C'est la terre, monsieur.
for as long as they're being besieged by the hordes. of extremely numerous Indians out here. That's it. Workers are on strike here, but that's fine. The public order is in check. Few buildings have been finished. Another agent. No, that wasn't another.